there are actually two different tools in one. The first one here is the keyword grouper, and it allows you to quickly and easily group a large list of keywords into tightly focused ad groups. I mostly use this tool when I create a campaign for the content network. When I create a campaign for the search network, I almost always use this tool here, the campaign builder. It allows you to set up a Google AdWords campaign with possibly thousands of keywords in only a few minutes. Okay, let's quickly go back to the keyword grouper. For example, let's say you want to sell an ebook on how to play guitar, or you simply want to promote someone else's product as an affiliate. So I already prepared a simple text file with a list of keywords to demonstrate the campaign setup. So this is just a simple text file with a few hundred keywords, but as I mentioned, well, you could possibly have a few thousand keywords in here. So all we do is we just take this file, we drag and drop it into the software tool, and you get all your keywords here. So if this is too small for you, you can change always the font size to make it a bit bigger. Well, I usually prefer the setting, but never mind. So the first thing you might want to do is to get rid of all irrelevant keywords. So when we look through the list here, well, there are certain keywords like, for example, let's see here, there's John's Guitar Shop. Well, you're selling an ebook on how to play guitar. So this keyword doesn't make much sense for what you're selling. Or for example, the other keywords like guitar shop, or what else do we have here? It's like guitar concert tickets. We just go through a list, you select some of these keywords, don't make sense, and you just delete them. And at the same time, this will give you also some idea for your negatives keyword list. So you can enter some keywords here you want to have a negatives list. So for example, we had shop with concert, ticket, for example, and so on. So I don't go through the whole list now. And something else, well, I've seen there are lots of keywords which are bass guitar related. Well, let's say you're selling an ebook on how to play acoustic or electric guitar, and there might be possibly hundreds of bass guitar keywords in it. So what you do is you use the filter here, you type in the keyword bass, and you filter your entire list by this keyword. So everything that shows up here contains the word bass. And you simply select the entire list at once, you click the delete button on your keyboard, and you get rid of all these keywords at once. So that's already a huge time saver. Now when you get back, well, you have maybe a few hundred keywords less than you had before. Now, if you want to create a campaign for the search network, you simply click the button here, Export Main Keywords. So this saves all the keywords here, the cleaned up keyword list, into a simple text file. We just give it a name, we prefix it, for example, with search. Okay, so now we switch over to the campaign builder tool. We just take the file we created with a cleaned up keyword list. We take it again, we drag and drop it into the software. Now all we have to do is to provide a few basic parameters here to write two different ads, and to click this button here, Create Campaign. And everything else will be done for you automatically by this campaign builder software tool. So I already prepared two ads, and I just will quickly copy and paste the text for the two ads here into the campaign builder tool. Okay, so that's done. So I provided two different ads with description line 1, description line 2, display URL, and destination URL. So we just provide a few basic parameters here. Let's give it a name. So let's just say guitar. A standard headline might be something like how to play guitar. Well, we provide a bid price. We can leave it like this. The same, you can select the match type. And that's all. Next, you just hit the Create Campaign button and everything will be done for you automatically. Now, I'm just going to quickly explain to you what's going on behind the scenes. So for each of your keywords, and as already mentioned, you might have possibly thousands of keywords in here. Exactly one ad group will be created with the same name as your keyword. And for each ad group, two ads will be created that are split tested against each other. The ads will use the body text and the URLs you defined over here. And for the headline, your keyword phrase with the first letter of each word capitalized will be inserted automatically. So this gives you two highly relevant and different ads for each ad group. Now, if your keyword phrase contains more than 25 characters, because you might have some keyword phrases that are pretty long, the standard headline you provided over here will be used for your ad headline. And also, depending on the match types you selected over here, the appropriate keyword match types will be set up for all of your ad groups. So let's just click this magic create campaign button here and see what happens. So you provide a name, you save it, okay. Now these 4 files have been created for you, and they contain all the information you need to set up your campaign in your Google AdWords account. So you simply copy and paste the content of these files into your AdWords editor. So I quickly show you how to do that. Let's open the ad group file. I just copy and paste the entire content. Then I go over to the AdWords editor here. So at the moment I have the campaign here with a few basic parameters like the daily budget, but I don't have anything in my ad groups. I don't have any ads, no negatives, no keywords. So what I do, I go over to the ad groups tab. I click this button here, add update multiple ad groups, and then I just paste the content of the file in here. So this was the content that was created by the software tool. Just click next and finish. And that's it. All my ad groups are set up. We do exactly the same with the 3 other files. So I'm gonna quickly do this now. Okay, so I just copy and pasted the content of these 4 files into my AdWords editor. Now everything is set up. You have the ad groups here, you have all your ads set up, you have your negative keywords here, and you have all your keywords with the different match types, broad, phrase, exact, as we set it up. Now you simply click the Post Changes button, and your campaign is set up in your AdWords account. Now let's quickly recap what we've done so far. So first we dropped our keywords into this text box here. We provided a few basic campaign parameters over here. We provided description, the URLs for 2 different ads. We just clicked the Create Campaign button over here. And finally we pasted the content of the 4 files that were created into the AdWords editor. Now that's a few minutes of easy work for a campaign that contains possibly thousands of keywords. Okay, I quickly want to go back to the first tool here, the keyword grouper, because I didn't show you yet how you can easily and quickly group your keywords into tightly focused ad groups. So let's say you want to create an ad group on, for example, guitar chords. So I've seen there are lots of keywords containing the word chord in it. So you create here an ad group, you give it a name guitar chords, and then you search all keywords that contain the words guitar and chord. You hit the filter button and you get back a list of all guitar chord related keywords. You just select the entire list here and you drag and drop the list over here. You have an ad group. You clean out the filter here, you go back, and for example there's some keywords around lead guitar. So let's say we create another ad group, we call it lead guitar. Again we type in here lead and guitar, the filter, so we get all keywords that contain the words lead and guitar. Again we might select everything, all of them, we just drag and drop them over here. And you simply repeat this process for all other keyword groups.